Or how I was wording it because like religion, okay, doesn't really have. They don't go into the whole statistics. Not really. When they talk about infidelity and cheating and adultery, because they look at it as like it's just wrong. Especially if you're going into a vow of marriage on a divine Lord, you're going in that you're vowing your life to this one person, especially the Christian belief. Um, but I think whether you're marrying one person or four women, I think it's pretty much the same thing in a nutshell. But um, yeah, religion has a whole like where they look at it like that. Where when you go into, I mean, I don't know how like the worldview aspects, we look at the statistics and we understand that. I mean, yes, cheating is bad. Um, Nobody should be doing it. Neither one, male or female. They should not be cheating, especially if they're going into a relationship and a vow of marriage to build a legacy and a family and a bloodline together and walk on that path with each other. You should not. But we can also look at it on the other side where if it does happen, men and women, if they do step out of the marriage and they do cheat and they do commit adultery and infidelity, and I can't remember the other word now, that is worse when women do it. And it's very emotional and they become detached from their husband when they step out. Women don't just go fuck some dude and get their nut off and come home and not be different. All right, men. Nobody's saying it's right. All right, nobody's saying that this is how we should be. We're just telling you why it happens. That man can go out and fuck another bitch and have it not affect him, and come home and kiss his woman, hold his children, and love his family with all his heart, and be willing to die for him. Okay, I mean, it just doesn't. I mean, and it's not personal. I mean, I can understand the feeling of a betrayal that your husband stepped out. All right, that he went and fucked somebody else. All right, nobody is denying that we don't understand why you feel that way. It's just, I mean, I do think this is also a catch-22 because it goes more into the evolution of biology, where a lot of religious people don't really believe in evolution. But I think evolution proves religion, and I think religion proves evolution. Um, so I mean, I do think that it's just how we were wired in the beginning. Um, and it's just not personal. We're not fucking this other woman because we're mad at her, or I mean, could that be the case where we're not getting what we need at home, this and all that, and we step out? Yes, that it can be. Nobody's saying it can't be. It's just it's more than likely just because we are fucking major slaves to our primal lust, um, our sexual need to you know that that's I mean why it just doesn't mean anything like that to us. It's not like we're trying to get back at somebody. That's a weak man. If he's trying to fuck another bitch to get a bitch mad, that's weak. Um, it's just that's a nice ass. I want that ass. Um, Women, I mean, we're slaves to our sex drive, our testosterone. It's our cross that we have to bear. Yours is the emotional reaction you guys have. Your emotions. That's your guys' cross to bear, along with being ruled by your biology. Just like we're ruled by our biology, but it's different. Um, I mean, I'm definitely going to be teaching. I mean, I want my daughters definitely to be virgins. I'm going to be more, focused on keeping my daughters pure, and ladylike. And I'm going to be talking to my son. I mean, I'm going to tell him like the ins and outs, but it's going to be his call because, like, unfortunately, the world does not look at it the same. Men and women be body count. They don't. They're not going to ever look to be the same. Women are never going to get the respect or whatever the hell they want in this equality bullshit because men and women are not equal. Okay. But I mean, I'm definitely going to be talking with my son, but it's up to him. My daughters know, they say, no, that is unacceptable. That is not cool. Like, any form of degeneracy it is not allowed with my daughters. They will not cuss. They will not raise their voice to men. They will talk politely. Like, they're going to be docile. I'm sorry. I want my daughters to be, ladies. Ladies. All right? like women that men used to be willing to die for, and I want my son to be that man that's willing to die for a woman, not expecting anything, because it's the right thing to do. But in this day and age, I have to worry about like, did that woman, have that coming, or is that bitch crazy? Is that dude crazy? Is he gonna lose his life? And now it's like nobody really fights, like men, like with fists. I have to worry about my son getting stabbed or shot or beating their ass and then getting shot later, because nobody has any honor or code or decency or grace to more value, valors, honor. There's it's a dog eat dog world out there, and it's just getting uglier, uglier, uglier. But that's my 2 cents on yeah, that.